Thank you for joining me on my corner. I am Kamishra, and this is my corner. And I did not plug in my mic. Give me 1 second. Alright, so I plugged in my mic, so hopefully the sound is a little bit better. Anyway, again, my name's Kamishra. This is my corner, and I'm making some cinnamon soap at the moment. Actually, I'm going to be making a bunch of soap today. But I have some oils measured out here. I have some more oils on here. I got some oils almost measured out right over there. Anyway, so I was vending last weekend and I sold out of everything. So I've just been in like making mode for a minute. So I'm making some cinnamon soap with aloe. And all my oils are in here measured out by weight. As we know, when we measure our soaps, we measure everything out by weight. I have some shea butter in here. And this is my live water that I'm adding with the aloe. So how are you guys doing? Hopefully everyone is doing well. I'm usually out selling today, but today I have class as well. So I will not be doing any selling today. I will be just making and in class. People have been asking me for different sizes of my lotions, the skin and scalp, which I was able to get some of that made, but I'm still waiting for stuff to come in the mail so I could actually make more. I'm waiting for bottles and waiting for more raw products. All right, so everything's in here that I need, so I'm going to whip this up, or I should say blend it so it can come to trace. This is going to be cinnamon, nice cinnamon soap. No scent is in here just yet, but I'm going to, because there's a good trace right there. We already have trace, but what I'm going to do is add a little bit of cinnamon in here just for personality. You know, I like to give my soaps a little personality outside of just scent. So give me a minute. I made a mistake and turned off my camera. Didn't mean to do that. So we're adding some cinnamon. Now this is just going to add a little bit of personality. Not putting too much, just enough to add some nice personality to my soaps. And we're going to add our fragrance, our cinnamon fragrance. And we're going to add just well, maybe not. I was considering adding just a tad bit of titanium dioxide, but we'll see. We'll see what it looks like once I mix it again. To take our spatula and scrape the sides. Make sure that's all mixed in nicely. And I think I'm not going to add the titanium dioxide. Now this is really yellow, the soap batter, but it's not going to stay this yellow. It's yellow right now, but when it cures, it's going to cure more to, it's going to have a little bit of a yellow hue, but not a really big yellow hue. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put, I wasn't sure if I wanted to put a little bit of, adding a little bit more cinnamon. Wasn't sure if I wanted to put a little bit more, a little bit of, not more, but a little bit of titanium dioxide, just so it doesn't have a yellow hue. But you know what, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to just kind of leave it. Okay, so I'm going to blend this one more time before I put it in my mold. We're not doing any different color swirls or anything like that. Made a mistake and has some air under there, so there's a little bit of air bubbles, but that's okay. So if you hear a lot of noise of cars, anyone who's a regular watcher knows that, you know, this is my corner, and on my corner sounds like I'm in the street, like I'm literally on my corner, but that's okay, because when my windows are open, all the outside noise just comes right on in. And it sounds like I'm standing on the corner, on the literal corner, even though I'm in the corner of my home, which is on the corner of my block. So I am on a literal corner of my house. And my building is literally on the corner of the block. But I'm not outside on the corner. I'm not in the street. So not too long ago, I picked some goldenrod. I didn't make this video yet because I'm going to be making some goldenrod soap. That soap is not going to be scented. Okay, let me hurry up because this is starting to get thick now. And, well, actually, it's not too thick. It's actually perfect because when I put it in my mold, it will be the perfect consistency to texture. Uh-oh, my glove is getting stuck. Got a mess. Okay, well, I'll clean that up later. It's a mess all over. And, okay, the dog is acting crazy. So we're going to just plop this in the mold and texture the top. I love cinnamon. Cinnamon soap in the winter is like one of my favorite things. It's a nice spicy scent. But, and for some it can be a bit of a skin irritant, cinnamon spice, even though it's an essential oil. But it doesn't bother me, and it doesn't bother a lot of people. Now, I don't put too much in it. And this is cinnamon leaf, not cinnamon bark. Cinnamon bark tends to be a little bit more of an, can be, I should say, a little bit more of a skin irritant. So when you are using cinnamons, you do have to be careful. So as a maker, I make sure to not use the cinnamon bark, just use the cinnamon leaf, and go from there. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just try to scrape out the rest of this. And then I will try to texture it. I'm gonna bang this down a little bit because I can see it having holes because of the thickness. And my try to get it into the mold, of course. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to bang it down a little bit. Oh. And of course I would get soap on the floor. Just clean that up. Alright, so we are going to try to get this nice and even in the mold. That'd be nice. Just give it a little bit of a texture. I actually like the way it looks just like that, but we're still gonna try to give it some texture. I'm not going to have any peaks. This looks like it's higher to one side than the other. Alright, so I'm not going to do too much like we do sometimes. There we go. That's our cinnamon soap, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.